You see, if you have told me more than 10 years ago that on the 23rd of March 2023, I'll be bidding farewell to Dr. 𝙁𝙧 on behalf of executive management, I would have told you that you are lying. But life has a way of putting things into perspective. You see, I'm one of the few doctors that have trained, and I was an intern in this particular complex, and have come back to actually be in the executive management of the very same institution where I was an intern. So, lucky for me, I was never naughty enough to present myself to the office of Dr. 𝙁𝙧, being called to come and account. So it means that I did very well. So today we bid farewell to a man of great stature and honor, with high standard of leadership, a man who has led Grace Hospital for a long time. 26 years is a long time. Grace Hospital is one of the few hospitals in the country that renders true tertiary services, but certainly the only hospital in KwaZulu-Natal in this province that is providing almost the full house tertiary healthcare services. And Grace Hospital has done this through the hard work of Dr. 𝙁𝙧 as a leader of this facility. Exactly 8 months and a half since I joined Grace Hospital, I've come to learn of a valuable person Dr. 𝙁𝙧 is. I've come to appreciate the reason why Grace Hospital is highly rated in the province, and more so in the whole country. My colleagues and I can attest to the fact that Dr. 𝙁𝙧 is an amazing leader. One of the things that I've read in the past on the advanced record technology that was presented in 2005 defined 12 principles of leadership. Number 1, it says, know yourself and seek self-improvement. Be technically and tactically proficient. Know when the situation is dangerous and beyond your capabilities. Make sound and timely decisions. Set the example. Praise in public and criticize in private. Know your staff, their capabilities and their limitations. Keep your team members informed at all times, and develop a sense of responsibility in your team members while ensuring that the task is understood, supervised, and accomplished. More so, you should train your staff as a team and stress at all times safety while balancing the risks with the mission to be accomplished. To me, all of these 12 principles sum up the kind of a person that Dr. 𝙁𝙧 is and was to Grace Hospital. Certainly to us as executive management. For executive management, we can all safely say that we were all brought to Grace Hospital by Dr. 𝙁𝙧. Even if they don't tell you, but Dr. 𝙁𝙧 was sitting there in the interviews when we came. And we were all scared. So we can all say, whether you're talking about Mr. Keys or myself, whether you're talking about Mr. Kumalo, whether you're talking about Mr. Machibela or Mr. Mtungo, we all went through that, and he will sit there and say, are you ready? And then you say, okay, let's start. And then the questions will start. So we can all attest to the fact that we are all here brought in by Dr. 𝙁𝙧. But most of us in the executive management are fairly new in Grace Hospital. So working with Dr. 𝙁𝙧 made it easy for us to navigate our paths in Grace Hospital and catch up quickly and hit the ground running. So one of the things that Dr. 𝙁𝙧 told me when I got to Grace, I remember I came in, it was a Friday, the 1st of July. The first thing he said to me was that I insist in timekeeping. To me, this admission sealed the deal, as I knew right there and there that I was in the right place. We are very sad as management to see him leave. We were silently hoping that this transfer will fail and still keep him in Grace for the remainder of his time in the public service until retirement. But Dr. 𝙁𝙧, let me tell you a story about myself. About 6-7 years ago, I got a post somewhere in the head office, and they did a party the same as this, and I left. 5 days later, I was back in the institution. So not So we would want to be selfish to keep you here with us, as we know that I think the team that we've put together is the team that I think is a winning team. And we would have hoped that we would have spent a lot of time with you providing leadership and guidance to see us for the future. But at the same time, we understand the mission, and we are not selfish to only want you for ourselves. So we would like to emphasize that Grace Hospital is losing big time. Mr. 𝙁𝙧 can attest to the fact that Dr. 𝙁𝙧 knows this hospital more than anybody here. In a few months, he held us by hand and walked with us the whole hospital in preparation for his departure. Mr. 𝙁𝙧 would come in walking behind him and say, "Hey, but boss, you're running too fast." But he was there trying to show us every little corner that exists in this facility so that we'll be able to know exactly what is happening. So we will miss your guidance, your thoughtful gestures. The first one to come in is sad, but also the last one to leave the facility. Whether it's during protests or in a normal, uneventful days, you always find a way to be inside the facility and suffer with those that are inside rather than being outside and plead ignorance. We appreciate that. As we go on a mission to revive tertiary services in King Edward Hospital, we wish you all the best on behalf of management, and with no doubt in our minds, we know King Edward is very lucky to have you at this stage in your career, with a huge experience to share with them and guide them to prosperity. They are really lucky that they are getting you at this phase, not of intelligence but of wisdom. So, in Grace Hospital, we will continue and be guided by your leadership principles and the values that you have planted in this facility. So we'd like to say thank you very much for all the years and the time that you've dedicated to Grace Hospital. We'd also like to thank your wife and family for allowing you, and they've shared you with Grace Hospital for all these 26 years. We know that without their support, it would have been extremely difficult to execute your duties in the best way you know how. But I'm also glad that you live in Grace Hospital healthy and in good spirit. So we will be handing you over to King Edward Hospital, healthy and in good spirit. Yes. If they touch you, woe unto them. Yeah. So may the Almighty protect you as you progress to your next mission, guide you and open up all the bottlenecks that may come your way. May He grant you the patience to take King Edward Hospital to the desired level, because throughout our time working together, you have inspired us, you've challenged us, you taught us so much, and we will never forget you and everything that you've come to teach us. By so, we wish you all the best in your new role, and so salasi bambi. In French they say bon voyage. In Spanish they say adios. Nos vemos pronto.
Wow. 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 Shani sana la